Hello, guys. If you're here, you chose the cup. Now, I do have kind of what I think the X means, or what it can mean to me, what it can symbolize. I'm gonna be honest. Just done 3 readings. Well, 2 readings, and this will be the third. I'm ready for bed. It is. It is 5 a.m. I have been up all night. I did have a good night tonight. I'm very, very glad about that. Um, Let's get to this reading. I don't know why I put this cup over here. It can stay. It can stay. My incense has burned out. We're really. I, I didn't want to post this, so I'm actually going to leave this until the morning to finish up. But I'm right here at the finish line. Let's get it done. This is my reading, so I'm going to be invested in this. I'm probably going to hear some shit I don't want to hear. That's kind of how it is with tarot card readings. But this is Earth, Nature, Wood. I'm going to start selecting cards. I'm usually I would have my eyes closed, or I would have people doing their own cards because I really like people to pick their own things. Um, that was this card. Let's keep on going. Oh, right there, right there. Oh, well, it fell. So it's definitely gonna be this one. I was gonna do a measure from one to the other, but it fell. So there we go. There we go. It's just kind of where the energy is drawn, you know? Let's see what we got. What we got. Sorry if I'm a little quieter than usual. Well, you don't know what usual is because this will probably be your first reading from me. I mean, I have done readings for a very long time, so some of you may have gotten readings from me before. If you have, I get some things pretty good, and I'm pretty real about it too. So these cards are all done, except for this card in the middle. I'll explain that in just a second. Let me get this cleaned up. Um, what the tarot card is it's a deck of cards. It's a deck of regular cards. It's as magical as you make it. If you joke about this and you don't put you're not serious about it, guess what? It's gonna treat you like a joke. Oh shit! Dropping a card. Oh, too many cards, too many cards, too many cards. They already were dismissed, so I'm not going to add them to the reading. Some readers would add them to the reading at this point. But basically, just take it seriously. If not, have fun with it. It's fun, whatever. Something to do. Okay, so this card right here, this card is the first card out of the deck when I was doing everything. Look at this cool battle axe. It's my brother's. He's probably going to take it back for sure. But it's going to be our trump card. If I don't like something in the reading, this card I'm going to pull and replace that card that I'm reading with this card. Rarely happens. Rarely happens. If not, it's going to be a clarifying card to add the general sense of the reading all together. I'm going to start placing it. Whew, we had a mess. Clean up on aisle 5. These are my mom's cards. I'm trying to be careful with them. Thank you, Mom, for letting me borrow them. If you chose the cup, of course, since you're probably not going to watch all 3. I think one video is like 22 minutes. Another video is like 15, 16 minutes. Now we're set up. I'm going to go ahead and turn the card over. And I'm going to start explaining the tarot some more. So the tarot card is split up into major arcana and minor arcana. When we look at a map, I need to see the number, by the way. It's the Hangman. It looks like a bad card. Just give me a minute. I don't read death. I don't read reversals. It's number 12. But basically, what the major arcana is when you look at a map, you see the cities on the map. It's like the big things. It's things that are going to matter in 10 to 5 years. That actually they are life changing. They are life. They are things you're gonna remember. The minor arcana is more the roads connecting the cities and everything. So, in a couple years, you're probably not going to remember the circumstances surrounding this card or what you're going through at that present moment. Tarot cards take about 3 months to a year to work out. And I don't know, this is kind of a general reading since we are doing a pick'em kind of thing. So I will say it may work out faster, it may not. I don't know. I'm kind of new to this myself on this kind of form of doing it. I'm not new to tarot card reading at all, but to this form of doing it, I am kind of new. I had it open and it closed back shut. So the Hangman, there's a lot to say on this card. Another card often misunderstood. People assume it means something terrible, such as execution. Instead, you'll notice a figure that seems to be hanging loose, a look of peace upon his face. The image certainly doesn't convey fear, does it? Instead, the vibe here is about surrender. The image of the man hanging by one foot. This was really cool. I underlined it, but it's just a whole bunch of backstory on like the image of it. It used to be to make fun of like rich people, make fun of people who were having a little bit of success in life, who were a little bit content, so they wanted to fuck with them basically. Represents a sacrifice of sorts. Something must be given up to achieve a goal. This card is get ready to go out on a limb and make something happen. If you ever needed to do something without any gain, you felt the energy of the hangman. It's also symbolic of letting go. Rather than struggle against events, accept them. Chill. Trust that all is going to be as it needs. This means have faith. Everything will work out as need be. Also indicates being yourself. This card favors going your own way rather than conforming to what everyone else is doing. Even if that means being an outsider, another popular interpretation is waiting things out. Things might not be ready to move at this time. All you can do is hang loose. Bide your time by taking a relaxed attitude. You may gain an entirely new perspective. This card can also indicate a trader. I don't feel that kind of energy right now on this reading, to be perfectly honest. Some keywords are, man, can I just tell you, do not underline things in blue. My biggest takeaway, I'm probably going to have to rewrite this section just because I underlined it in blue. Why? I don't know. Apparently I didn't do the keywords, so I'm going to take that as I didn't agree with all the keywords for this card. But sudden reversal in thought, suspending issues for a later time, surprising others with your actions, postponement of plans. So, what this card is this is self. This is how you are right now. So, this is what you're going, this is your current circumstances of mind, body, soul, and spirit. What our next card is going to be is we're going to have, actually, I'm not going to tell you what it is, so I'll read it. 1 second. You'll get used to my reading style, I promise. It's very easy. It's very simple to follow through. We have a King of Swords. I read swords a little bit differently because I read swords as fire more than I read them as air, as some traditional readers do. I learned this from one of my very first tarot card deck ever, and I really liked the concept, so I kept it. I do read the wands as air instead. I'll explain that if a wand comes up. If not, we don't really need it, right? So male energy, of course. King of Swords can represent Aries, which I am an Aries. This is my reading. Like this is the item I chose out of the 3 items. So I will say that. Thought leader. Wise counselor who offers impartial advice. Logical, intelligent, ethical. Laws or can be dealing with the law. I don't feel like it says or upholding them. I don't feel like it's like that. It's more like something going against the law, something not right with the law, something that just doesn't sit well with your moral code. It's That's not how it should be right now. Of course, this is the problem card. This will always be the problem card in my readings. So this is a problem you're having right now, and it's somebody going against the law, somebody that they really shouldn't be doing it. They're really gonna fuck themselves over by doing it. You know they're gonna fuck themselves over with it. And while it's not your problem, because we're chilling out, remember? It really, you need to do something. You need to say something. You know what I mean? About it. Because they shouldn't be doing it. They shouldn't be handling it the way they are. They never should be in the situation they're in anyway. It's not your situation, but there's factors in which your concern is necessary about the situation. You ain't talking shit. You're just speaking the facts. You're speaking the truth. But that's a problem, and it's causing a problem, and it will be a problem in the near future, because this is your problem card right now. This is things that are happening or about to happen. We're going to move on to our next card. This is, like I said, I'm going to tell you about it in just a minute. It's strength number 8. It's another Aries card. It's another fire card. So that's 2 fire cards. Hangman's kind of an air card for me, but kind of elemental classifying the major arcana is kind of not. Like, everybody has a different interpretation. Everybody can look at it. Oh, I'm sorry. A Leo. It's a Leo card. I yelled at my own self. Don't worry. I will say the future is not built upon pillars of stone. It's built on pillars of sand. If you will it, you can change it. Anything in your life at any time. Let's do this. Hopefully this air conditioning is not just drowning out all this audio. That would be great. Oh well. I'm not going to watch these videos. I'll be honest. I'm doing the reading. I'm here. I'm present. I'm not going to rewatch it. I'm just going to post it, and that's it. So, if there's anything wrong with it, On the string card, a woman is closing the jaws of a mighty lion. She is definitely doing that. Actually, let's go over here. It's easier to see. She has a look of total calm on her face. Calm on their face. Something's going on with this calmness, this inner peace. Because strength doesn't always mean physical strength. It can mean inner strength. The strength within yourself. There is no struggle present, although you would think that taming a lion would require some sort of tussle. Instead, you can see grace under pressure, the perfect interpretation for this card. Strength card isn't necessarily about physical. I already told you about that, blah, 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 blah. Sorry, I'm not just reading straight from the book. I have notes. I've been doing this for a while. I ad-lib. This is just having me have a script to kind of stay in the parameters of, so I don't ramble on for 80 fucking minutes. I can do that if you would like. When you're dealing with any issue, strength is a reminder that these can be handled with firm but gentle touch. Face your problems head on, trusting that you have what it takes to come out the other side, stronger and wiser. No matter what is in front of you, what's inside of you will pull through. Some keywords on this card are calmness, survival, boundaries, setting of, keeping them, not letting them down, patience, and courage. So this is how you solve this. We go from yourself, what's going on with you, who you are right now. Then we go to your problem. Then we're telling you what you can do to make this kind of be alleviated just a little bit. Take care of it. Get shit taken care of, your business. We're going to move down here. Now, what the tarot is it's 78 random cards of situations in somebody's life that will happen. By the way, I haven't been doing numerology. I don't know numerology. I do pay attention to numbers. We have 12. We have King, which is... Oh my goodness, I'm so fucking tired. 13? 13. No, 14. King is 14. We have 9. And now we have 5. The Hierophant. I don't know if I'm saying it right. A lot of people have a version of this card when they first start reading tarot. I was the same way. It talks about it in this book. They were the same way as well. So let me just do this. Put this right here. But what we have found is when you put your energy in some form or way into the reading, take it seriously, it just comes out to be correct most of the time. Okay, the Hierophant. The card can indicate religion, rites, doctrines. This could be you're thinking about going to school. You're thinking about elevating yourself to another level. That is what this card is bringing about. This is what this card is presenting. These two are future cards. These are what y'all came for. This is the future. You can change it if you want because it's not built on pillars of stone. It's built on pillars of sand. You can change it. You can change it. But this is what's saying is coming in your future. If you're able to heed this advice, this can be your future. This is how it looks like it's going to play out right now, as it stands right now in this current point in time. It's also a card that favors rules and order. So another law card. I feel like whatever this situation is, it's there. The law is heavily involved in it. There's a lot of law enforcing going on. There's a lot of law breaking going on. There's a lot of fucked up shit going on. Moral codes, every kind of code. It's all fucked up. Ooh. When this card turns up in the tarot reading, it says obey the rules. Don't buck the system. The status quo must be upheld. Because something's riding on the situation. And you know, in the pit of your stomach, you know it ain't right. What's going on is not right, and you do need to do something about it. Because it's not just you that's in danger. There's other people involved, and these people mean a lot to you. While the Emperor makes the laws of man, the Hierophant creates laws. The Hierophant can also indicate a time with an orthodox approach might be the best solution. Conforming to society's rules may be needed, for example, visiting an attorney, informing people about the situation, and making sure that whatever is your investment in this situation is handled and taken care of, because you need to step out. You need to say, hey, this is wrong. This is going on. What the fuck? I need to do something about this. This card can represent a teacher, a mentor, a wise elder, an older adult in a child's life, who plays an essential role. This person may be presenting you with a critical, like this card, like a critical teaching of what the fuck, how fucking shit really works. The real world. And the real world fucking sucks right now, doesn't it? But you got this. You know what you need to do. Down in your gut and your soul, you know what you need to do. And you don't necessarily want to put your investment, put those that you're looking out for through all this and all that you need to do but it's the right thing to do. This card's from pay attention and pay your respects to. Often, I interpret this card as a therapy card. So there may be counselors involved. There may be a whole lot of shit involved. The whole can of worms. And you're ready. You got that inner strength. You are ready to take this on, to kind of, while not, you're not going to be in their face, but you're going to do something about it. You know what I mean? We're gonna move on. I feel that's good. I feel that's good on that card. I can go on. There's more things on there, but I feel like that's good. Five of Wands. I read. You get a wand, so I read wands as air. General movement. The real generalized cards, and all as wands. My tongue hurts from talking so much. This is another 20-minute video. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get through it, but I don't want to rush your experience. What if this is your first time dealing with tarot, and I just rush your experience? Plus, this is my reading too, so fuck off.